hands. Or do we? Hi, welcome to the stream. We're here. I made the joke half funny. But yeah, we're back with Outer Worlds. And, as you may recall last time, despite it being a while now ago, I don't remember how long ago it was, but, we had a bit of a dilemma on our hands. Well, we also had another dilemma on our hands. That was, me having to renew the Xbox Game Pass. But that's not the dilemma I was talking about. We had a little tad of a moral dilemma of, I forget what it was in the ship. It was some sort of important thing. Someone likes it. I think it was like a broadcast thing. I don't remember. I could just check it real quick. We just go to gameplay. And for once I have the game open because I had to look up what the thing was called. The quest, that is. Let's put that there. There we go. Right, hi, we're here. I believe it was Candid's Cradle, yes. Targeting module. It's a module. That's all I know about it. It's a module. My phone is low on battery. Battery low, if you will. But unlike Edgewater, where it's not really many options here, there is a third option, supposedly. Because I looked it up. Because that's what I do. As I said, I might last time. At least I assume I did. Because that's what I did with Edgewater, and I didn't find anything about it. Actually, no, that's not what I did with Edgewater. That's what I did with the other one. The, lady in prison thing. And then I forgot about it. Because I looked it up after that stream. But that's besides the point. I looked it up just now. Before starting stream. And, we have an option for peace. Ish. Peace was once an option, I think. Now the way to get to said peace is a bit convoluted. It requires the side quest that we've already done. About finding out how Graham was a fucking traitor. And then something happens at the place. It's not Fallbrook. Samber Heights. Right. Yeah, we're not gonna give anyone the module. No one gets the module. I think. We're getting peace. Peace was an option. Well, it still is an option. You get the idea. I've been funny. Haha, choke. Right. So now I gotta talk to Graham.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Oh.
Something about this place makes me feel sane by comparison.
Yeah, I see you two have different takes on this place. Right, we're not gonna give Graham the thing.
Captain, we should chat.
Oh, this might be the right
Graham's
thing.
got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
I about the whole thing.
I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
Ooh. Oh boy. We're gonna overthrow him. Because that's what... I think there was some foreshadowing last time about it. I guess you're gonna... I assume you'll be taking his place, yes?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Apparently I'm not perceptive enough. And what will you do?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Many of them believe in his teachings, though.
Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
Okay, I am unmuted, just to make sure. Fair enough, I guess.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a good idea.
Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save
I
Monarch.
don't know, I'm a bit of a smooth talker myself. I just hit him with a fucking 10 charisma and win. Question mark. Hi.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Actually,
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
it's a little bit more of a spat here. Okay, I need you to chill there, Graham.
Stand down. I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
You're a blasphemer. But you know, have you never really thought through about this whole, I don't know, taking over the whole planet thing? Well, neither did MSI, but that's besides the point.
I can and shall. All I've done for my people. And look at where that path has led me.
Not a good place,
I built
that's
this
for sure.
movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Let's see. Well, I mean, all those people, that's all your fault, man. Even the vicar can probably second that. I don't think that's gonna that's ran that sentence into the ground just as badly.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Whoa there. Can't we just talk? That's not really necessary, Graham.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Oh.
Incoming!
Oh, that's a toss ball stick. Beautiful. Oh. Yeah. Alright, well. Alright, Graham's dead. He can no longer host a cooking show. The board slightly likes me more, apparently. Even though they still don't know who I am. It's still a theft. Hi. How's it going?
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Yeah, about that one. Wait, hold on there. What if we truce? Huh? Maybe just get together. We all talk about it, and we don't have to smack people with any more tossball sticks.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Oof. Let's see, but you know, I have big brain, and my big brain says that, you know, you're both fucked if you don't work together. Have you seen those things? I couldn't barely survive them. I'm like the superhuman here. You're both fucked if you do this, just saying.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. I've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Let's see what I can do then. See, now everyone wins except Graham. He's dead. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't like his cooking anyway. So now let's head over to... No. Let's head over to... Solar Bay. Let's see. Yeah. And then talk it over, and then... Yeah. And then, yeah.
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
Yeah. So, I forgot to turn that on. That one. Yes. Can't see that overlay. I'm like the fucking origin overlay. Hi. Hi, Sandra. We need to talk. And I'm not assassinating you.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Yeah, I noticed. But how about a bit of a truce first, though? And we can all share.
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
But what about... But, well, you can't do this alone, Sandra. Let's be real here.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Yeah, but, you know, those, I mean, you gotta be dealing with those people again if you really want to own this point. Let's be real here.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Hey, how did you two become, you know, so salty between each other in the first place?
Oh, how do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He wouldn't hear reason, and I doubt any of his successors will either.
Well, about that one. Well, what about Zora? She's not him. There's something.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
I found it on the terminal.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
I think
If it
she was
weren't
one
for
that was
her,
up for
I
promotion
wager the
too.
iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
All right. So like they crossed off like the same things like 5 times there. All right, where is this church? That's actually kind of nearby. Well, kind of. Which door am I going out of? I'm hoping that's the one that's closest to it, because I'd assume so. Yeah, there you go, and then, yeah. Oop. So sea church.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Yeah.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
If you took a trip to Edgewater, you probably wouldn't be as hungry. It is debatable on the church part, though. Oh, look at this. It's like it's a courtroom.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Hi.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
I guess that's the spirit, I think.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If it were, I wouldn't be standing here all vulnerable like.
Fair.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
I gotta choose our words here carefully. I mean, we can just go a direct route, and she's just really enthusiastic about storming the place. So we should double back
Well,
on
I admit
that
I'd
statement.
rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
So that's a terrible way of starting a negotiation there, Sanjar.
This feels more like an assault than a negotiation.
If only.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu, Captain.
You did a strange thing with your eyes just now. Is this all supposed to mean something to me?
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
So I have a feeling he probably doesn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
Well, I found stuff that says otherwise there.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Well, let's calm down here, all right? Have you seen? I mean, this man, he probably you just like pull out like the worst pistol in the game, and he'll probably fall over flat on his face out of fear. And also the people, not the past. Oh fuck. I have to put this conversation on hold here, fellas. I gotta get my fries. I have a burger now and fry. And these two are still intensely staring at each other and glaring at each other. In that order. Alright, but you're here for the future, not the past.
You're right. Live in the moment. At this moment, I need a place for my people. You can share, or we can take it. Up to you.
This shall be
Wow.
good practice for
Piece of
working with
cake.
the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Sora.
Hey, we did it. We made a peace deal. Hey Tommy, how do you like Outer Worlds? It's surprisingly really good. I wasn't I was expecting something good because it's made by same people made New Vegas, but the whole futuristic thing usually doesn't catch me too well. But it's a good enough game to where it's it's good. I also made a peace deal. We did it. We signed the Treaty of whatever this place is called. About the target module thing. Yeah, I thought the same. Yeah. It's a really good game. Unfortunately, my Game Pass ran out, so I had to go buy more of it. There's no drink in that cup. But yeah, what about target module, guys?
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Alright, I guess that's it.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah. Here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Did it.
Can we talk?
Thanks, man. You want to talk?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
Yeah, fair. I guess that shows that peace is always an option, and that quote from, I forgot the movie, is a lie.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna.
Fair.
Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
That's also a fair point. But also, that was a very specific set of images there.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Yes, it's nice to know you care, question mark.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
I guess not. Alright, we did it. We made peace. Somehow. You're just gonna... You good there, buddy?
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
You are outside the walls. Guess they don't want their bypass shunt. Or their, mag picks. Mag picks. Fuck is this? I don't remember that. I guess I got it at some point for one of the things that we did. Oh, hi. Ooh, book. Nothing. Fucking... I'm assuming all this crap was just lying around, but I'd like to assume that both parties just brought them here just in case. Ejected, yeah. Ooh, top hat. A nice hat. It's a nice hat, alright. Simple classic. Time honored. The top hat, the most venerable of all headwear, now available from that. What does this give me? Sneak attack damage, leadership skills, and persuade co-op. Nice. Wow, I'm fancy. That's part of an achievement. I don't remember what the other part is. Well, I know what it is. It's armor, but yeah, rejection is not a new thing. I was about to say it's a new thing, but I've rejected everything, including myself, and have been rejected. There you go. We made peace an option. Then yeah. Okay. How was it? Where'd you put Max's drug trip? He's in the ship. Don't worry. He's in the ship. Doing something. I don't know what. Let's see if the immediate effects of peace deals happen yet over here. Hi. Hello.
May the eternal truth guide you.
Okay. That's a lot of...
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
I think it has changed. There's a bunch of MSI people here.
Always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Oh. Bunch of MSI is now stationed out here. Oh, and the iconoclasts are still out here. Hi.
You're that fellow that's been helping the cause, ain't you?
Maybe.
Didn't figure I'd get to talk to you. Thanks for what you done.
No problem,
Welcome
man.
to the heart of Iconoclast country, brother.
Thanks, man. All about... I don't know about that first one there, man. I already know what happened here, so... I assume I'm supposed to talk to that guy, you know, before doing everything else here. Alright, well. How's that done? Nah, it's not even here. Location. Yeah, we're done in Monarch now. Nice. That's space. That's Edgewater. That's that place. That's okay. Let's go to Edgewater then. Buns keep slipping off of the burgers. Fucking cheese is slippery, man. Still waiting for you to accept that murdering everyone in this game is the right way to do it. Nah.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Yeah, it's a problem, isn't it? It does remind me that, shit, what was I gonna say? Trying, but it's hard. Alright, that was the thing. Is that... Ooh.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Thanks. That does remind me that, I could do a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas in the future, which would just be me murdering everyone, probably as the Legion, but, I don't know if I have the moral ability to do that. 'Cause that feels wrong, man. 'Cause I'm a goody two-shoes. And pure and innocent. Okay, not that last part. Oh. Burger slipped out from between the buns. I have these now. Zora's in charge of the Iconoclast have a fighting chance at surviving and spreading from Monarch. Yeah, here's hoping. Just gonna say the same thing. Yeah. Lamp. Sandro donated these after you helped them assign. Look at that. See, we get souvenirs. If we murdered everyone, this place would look sad and boring. Oh, ugh. Mounted Mannequin Head. What better to establish dominance over an alien ecosystem than by hunting its most dangerous predator and mounting its head to your wall? Yeah. And the Borsware sign. I think I read this already, but yeah. And then there's some... Is that always there? I don't remember if that was always there. Any messages? No. No one wants to talk to me. Alright, let's go to the Edgewater. At least I think it was the Edgewater. Yeah, the Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Murder everyone and display your dominance by getting all their head on your wall. You won't be lonely no more. No, I'll still be lonely. I'll just be sad and lonely, rather. Besides, I already have a head. I already got head, alright? I don't need more head. One's enough. Alright, let's go here. Actually, was this a companion quest? This? Oh, yeah, the logs. Yeah, it is. So I gotta go with Nyoka. No, I wanted to select you. I guess since Max is here, we'll bring him along. What kind of pet is this? It's a Borsthorst pig, I think. Yeah, that is very far away. And it is all the way out there. I guess we'll do that. It's the tastiest. Because it's not the worst if it's Borsthorst. The uglier they are, the tastier. I wonder if that applies to people too. Because then I'll have a use finally. Yeah. Oh fuck, I get over there. Just go around. Bacon does taste good and it comes from pig's ass, makes sense. Yeah, that is a fair point, isn't it? So every time you eat bacon, you're eating ass. Nice. Oh, it's this place out here that I found once and didn't look at. Because then I went up here and did something. Alright, hello, anyone home?
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Anyone home? Oh, hi. Ugh. Oh, hi, you're a bad guy.
You hide! Here they come!
Oh.
Mess with us?
Oh. Okay, they're all just dying now.
That's the last of them.
Why do I hear the screaming of the dying? There's also a vending machine here. Max was everything to do, I told you. Everything was good. No, it's fine. It was in self-defense, okay. But...
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Sealed. E-card panel.
Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Oh, hi, Max. I think they're a little bit more than a bind.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Ooh. This is an unfortunate sight indeed. My condolences.
See, you have a heart somewhere in there, Max. You consoled someone. That's good. Ooh. Rum and something, huh? I got a medallion. This is a medallion you retrieved from Anderson's remains. It's inscribed with the letter Sharon. We also have the same thing. Examine. Rusty journal. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Well, help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. That Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there are no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. That sounds about right. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from whatever we can. Anderson's about ready to give up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take this contract We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's living hell. We were sick of getting sick. Of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub. Of fighting, day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out and I'm on my way. I won't let them get to me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what these monsters do.
I don't...
And then they're
They
dead.
were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us!
Shouting all the way from
What
up
would
there.
Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And
Oh,
she'd
no,
have
you're behind
forgiven
him.
you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
You're pointing at me, which I'm very worried about. Alright, well now what?
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, break her to know the truth.
Well, I mean, she'd probably still want to know the truth, just saying.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
I already murdered it last time. Any way to find out for sure?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mana Queen behavioral patterns. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
There. Fuck, was Scylla that one asteroid that we were on? Because I guess we're going back to the asteroid. So wait, no, then. I think, wait, is it? I don't know.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Alright, what are you fools doing up here? I hear them.
I'm gonna lean into it. Embrace it. Work
Ah.
with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square.
Just
lean
learn how to
forward
shoot a
little.
gun, huh?
It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Okay. We'll try again later.
Nothing would happen.
I promise.
So, what's going on in here, huh?
Hey, Cap.
What's going on, huh? You getting along with everybody, eh?
Oh, sure. Felix is a riot. Other day he asked if Mana Queens lay eggs. I told him they lay eggs in people, and there ain't no cure. I could bust into swarms at any moment.
Yeah.
The look on his face, it was great. You know, one time, Opal and I, shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
None. Alright, well, I was gonna say, let's keep going, we want filler, but I guess not. So, you can do whatever.
I will.
So, what's she doing over here? Oh, you're shooting a mannequin? Holding a pistol like a rifle or like a baby?
Excuse me.
Hi.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Man, I've ran back and forth through this place at least a number of times, so. Oh yeah. What about you met Sam yet? It was a hell of a something.
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
So I'm guessing you've named him, eh? I mean, other than Sam, because Sam's just a working title here.
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know?
Fair.
Of course, that don't stop Felix.
I don't think anything stops him. I guess apparently you learned trade for fodder because we talked to some guy. I don't even remember who Rita's.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Good. I'm missing something, aren't I? I'm missing it. Meaning r/whooshed here.
He meant funny as in odd.
Ah.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Ah, so there's a goat here, and everyone thought you sabotaged the goat. But also, real world, it's you're good at it, you enjoy it. That's why I'm going in for computing. Except I'm debating the enjoying part of the programming, because all he got is fucking nightmare.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
Just moved straight to Edgewater, huh?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big old hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
So that's a lot of things a lot of older people do, eh? Guess you didn't get the time to rekindle. That's not the word, is it? Reconcile, whatever, something. Yeah.
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
What do you mean? It's fine. You saying his ship's terrible? Okay, you maybe have a point there.
Hey, Captain.
Okay, let me just walk between you two. Apparently. Right, asteroid. I was right about the asteroid part.
Destination reached. Scylla.
You got a second?
Oh no, hi Felix.
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you?
Uh-oh.
You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished.
They're dead, probably.
5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? Well, in this case, very much. Well, I don't even have friends, first off, so that'd be a big issue. But do you have the cahoots for someone, Felix? You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow.
Oh.
He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Don't listen to that one. You don't sound sure about it, though.
The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Been gnawing at me ever since, you know?
Oh, fair point.
Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey.
Yeah?
I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something.
Oh boy. Will Smith coming in a suit. You think he's in trouble then?
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
Whoa. Oh god. That tossed me. That took a turn. We went from revolution to communism really quick. Huh. Violent revolution is the way to go. I don't know if I'm on board with communism though. Alright, let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all.
Oh, it's on Scylla.
Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Thank me later. Also want to go address that alarm and hopefully recover from participating in a communist overthrow? Question mark. So yeah. Alright, that was much shorter than that last break. I guess we'll have to abandon Max on the ship again, as we're gonna have to take Felix with us and find about this whole communism thing, because he's gone forever. Yes, no. Yeah, no, we're abandoning him. Max, we're abandoning you on an asteroid. Have fun. We'll just leave him with the communist guy. They'll probably get along. Alright. Question is, which one's closer? Guessing it's friendships due. Alright, where's this one? That one's over there. Where's this one? Somewhere. It's in space. I guess we're technically in space. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Actually, I have to do this. It's back on the ship. Okay. Anyway, figure that out later then.
Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
Oh, Terror on Monarch's a riot. It's all made up, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, right. Next, you're gonna tell me Halsey and Helen weren't based on a real person.
I won't tell you that, no. You seem happier in your ignorance.
Yeah. Let's see, glands and glands. Here's a fast travel. Do that. Alright, that one's very close. Oh, hi, drone. This slow motion thing. Slow motion whack. So I put the toss ball stick away. Alright, these are these guys need corrosion. Hey, I got a corrosion weapon just for this situation. And they're already dead. Can I? Oh, he jumped. And it was Felix, and he jumped very loudly at that. Let's see. Which one is that? These are both roughly the same distance.
Like a wrapped among the rocks.
Do something like this. Oh, big guy.
Right, here we go. My time to shine.
Yeah, he just does that. There you go. Oh, you didn't finish your sentence. Okay, Felix, you get it. You just drop quick that massive thing. Yeah, or drop kick, yeah. He sure did. Listen, alright, we got... Ooh, hi, dead guy. Ooh, didn't look too good. Alright, that's one of them. Excuse me. And Felix is the one who destroyed the world. Bring him every time. The fuck was that? Actually, what does he have equipped right now? Oh, he's got the, is that a grenade launcher? That was a grenade launcher. He will, I mean, he's alright. He got a drop kick, but it's not that good. Let's be real here. Actually, I don't know which one's the best of the best, though. My throat is dying after that fucking part about the communism. Just shook me. You, so I can.
Waiting for this.
The drop kick is the drop kick to end all drop kicks. Yes. There, you get your glory.
Watch this.
Oh, I killed it with that last one. I was not expecting that. There you go. See, he did something.
I hear you're into Graham's philosophist hogwash, Felix.
Yeah, if by philosophist hogwash you mean the virtues of enlightened anarchy.
Organization separates us from the animals. You ever seen a wrapped leg plumbing? You see sprats running around building roads? Maybe the folks we have at the top ain't exactly leadership material. But if we tore the whole thing down, we'd be kings and queens of a wasteland.
Correction? Kings and queens of an awesome wasteland.
I'll take toilets over freedom any day of the week.
You both have fair points. Ugh, hi. Alright, there's a second land. Oh, look at that ass, though. I'm gonna get banned now. Got banned for looking at a, what do they call again? Primals. I'm gonna get banned for looking at primal ass. This one's somewhere. All the way over there. These all reloaded? I think they are. Ugh. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Be right there.
Just ignore them. They're not real. They're not real and they can't hurt you. Ugh. Okay. They're still not real. Don't look at them.
Coming back.
I'm getting some frame dips here, are we? Oh. Ugh. That guy's not looking too well. Are you here? You are here. Okay. I really need to get lady her some armor. So how is our current armor? It's actually really good. Not expecting that. You don't have a helmet though. 4, 9, 29. Okay, we'll get that. There we go. Anything here? Ooh. Oh. Man, why you fucking... They got some asses. Oh, hi. There he is. Blind him. And then we'll cripple him.
Nice work.
And then do that thing.
Covering you. Watch this.
What are you doing over here?
More where that came from?
I don't think there is more. I saw the glands. That's a very loud level up. Skills, right? Those are a thing. No, doesn't help me too much. Not even close on that one. Hostile effect, duration on targets. Don't know what that means, but thanks. Could pump those up a little bit, but it's also melee, but we don't care about melee anymore. Armor penetration. I don't use handguns too much, actually. No. Let's see. Get medical up a bit then. And science. There we go. Oh, you two have perks, which means everyone has perks. Everything cooldown, harmful status effect, damage after performing their companion ability. Down during combat. When this companion takes damage, they gain armor back. Let's see. That one sounds like it's useful. See, less threat generated. Melee damage, don't care. Sure. Not really an issue, is the thing. Yeah, let's do that one. On both of you, probably. There you go. There's a boobly here. Oh, I assume I start suffocating if I go out there. Yeah. Ow, ow. Fuck is that? That hurt a lot. Suffocating hurts a lot, you know. Oh, there's more of those fuckers out there. I'm gonna talk to you now.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Here, have the glands.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
I've gathered. Charon, huh?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Yeah, that's one way. So what was this base
It's
about?
an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there.
I think we've already seen it. Alright, I guess we'll go kill Man Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Let's go do it. Let's go do Felix's thing since we're already here. Though it's supposedly here, but also not here. Oh, I guess I didn't hit E. Oh wait, no, that's Ellie, right. I gotta apply that to everyone now. Sam. Sam is Sam. Is Sam. What does friendships do? It's nowhere. Is it here? Ah, there's a new place. Oh. Good flight. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we are, this place. Vending machine. Crap, how are we doing ammo? How are we doing ammo-wise? We have a lot of ammo. I think we're fine.
There's a proper encampment.
Clyde must be inside.
Alright, let's go. Hi. Vulgar. Hi, hello, you're gonna talk to me.
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Yeah, look for a guy. Hi.
Where do you think you're going?
That way. I'm looking for one Clyde. May see him somewhere.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
He's also a captain. Huh? Hey, I'm also a captain.
Got my sights on you.
Okay. Okay, you don't care if I commit theft, though. Got more mechanicals out here. Got rat thing. Okay. Oh, other side. Or the whole other way around. Oh, hi, outlaw.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty, though. Man, space is cool. Sometimes. Hi.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
That sounds familiar. You also don't care if I steal your crap, apparently. Oh, anyone home? Oh, that is theft now.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Yeah. Hi, you must be Clyde. Oh, got that thing. Right here. Hi.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
This is already getting off to a bad start, eh?
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up
about
with
that one. Well, he, back there, he kicked a big-ass thing, and it died. That was cool. Why are we here again?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
So you're putting him through a test then?
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
That's it? What did he do?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail.
Oh.
I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked.
Rosanna?
Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
What if I call the band Toto to have them talk to her? Probably in song form, even. That'll probably work out. I guess we'll take care of
We
it
get
then.
rid of this traitor for you, and I'm in? I mean, assuming I want in.
We're building a new world together, Felix. You'll want in. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
An emblem. How well do you know Felix then?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had?
Yeah.
For the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I have to deal with?
And I have to deal with that too, you know. Guess I have more to ask.
Let's hear it.
More filler to ask, if you will. So what's the something big you're working on?
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning.
Someone else is
Everything
also
you see
doing
around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
So you're gonna overthrow the board then, huh?
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually the board will fall to pieces.
Huh?
Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
Well, I mean, you guys are just stuck here on an asteroid. I don't think you're going to be doing much out here. Just saying.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
I think Sanjar is already 2 steps ahead of you there and claimed the whole planet. In the board still there, I assume. I guess that's it.
Something on your mind?
I guess that's it. That's it. Alright, let's, I guess we're gonna, I think that's back at the ship, isn't it? Because, yeah, Groundbreaker. Oh, good map. Is there actually, no. Landing, no, you can fast travel to those places without having to go to the ship. It's actually kind of nice. Alright, let's go somewhere.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
No, you're not doing that on stream. Yeah, I don't even think she's in the end. No, she actually is.
I think you don't hear it, or you don't feel it. But I know better. I just wish you could stick up for yourself. Come to see Sam? That was sweet of ya. Here, I was just leaving.
I think you're still. Doesn't look like you're just leaving there. Alright.
You think I could hire myself out to ships in need someday? Be my own mechanic, like how Ellie's her own doctor? I wonder sometimes.
You're not thinking of abandoning me, are you? Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Good job, Sam.
Thank you, customer. Sam, merciless on terms.
Yeah. I need to have fun. She was still working on him while I was talking to him. Right, to one of the places. Let's see. Right, that's the caves. Let's go do this. To the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
I'd hope I'd be free to disembark.
Remember that you are not insured.
Thanks, man. This cup actually has liquid in it this time. I can actually drink from it. You're very far away. Because I'm jumping. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, the whole diet toothpaste thing. Hey, you're now closer. I'm guessing you're over here. Unlocked door. I saw that thing spawn. Good. Where the fuck are you? No. Guessing in here then. Oh, you're at the bar.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air
Hey,
soon.
that's it. What do you think you're doing?
Oh. Uh-oh. I was just leaving.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah. Okay. I just. Okay. I don't know why that amused me, but that it's like fucking. The whole bar was about to just pick a fight with me, and I just tell one guy I was just leaving. It's like, oh, okay. Just wanted that poster anyway. Hi. Hey, Rosanna.
You mind trying to have
Rosanna. In trouble? No, it's fine. It's fine. You didn't see anything. Let's see. I'm apparently looking for a guy by the name of that. Oh yes, the traitor himself, but you're his wife or something.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Why not? Let's see. Hey man, better tell me.
That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
It's fine. I won't say that you ratted him out when I murdered him.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Just get out of here, please. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Alright, I'll get out of here then. Alright, sorry for the issue, guys. I was just leaving, even though I walked right back in. Works every time. Yes, now we go to Edgewater. I think that's where Emerald Vale is. If I'm not mistaken. I've acquired poster.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Yeah, I can see them. No dialogue. I have to walk up here.
You notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
So who's Parvati?
You remember the youngest daughter who always does what she's told, but in the season finale she murders 12 people with a knife? Parvati.
It's always the quiet
Parvati. That's how you pronounce it. So I just hope that doesn't happen at the end of the game. So where's that poster I stole? Is it somewhere? It's not a quest item. It's probably in junk somewhere. Along with all this crap I forgot to sell off last time. Oops, something's here. Who the fuck is that? Okay, there's a chance. It says I've acquired poster. I don't know where that poster is. That's a key card. That's an emblem. It just says CH on it. That looks very easy to replicate. It's a shitty coin that just says K on it. It says K. But yeah, I had a poster before. Don't know what happened with it. Unless it's somewhere in here and I'm just blind, which is entirely possible. Right, back to the place. There too. It is Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
If I had the Vsauce music on demand, I would have played it then. We'll still be here, or will we? I don't know how it goes. Oh boy, you're very far away as well. Wow, you are very, very far away. That's a hell of a movie poster. Alright, this place. That thing. How the hell do we get over there? Looks like he's underground, which means there's probably a way in somewhere along here. Oh.
Huh?
You don't see shit. One more over there.
Go, listen up.
That it? I think that was it. Look at that. You're already dead. Oh, hi. That. Let's see. I still don't know how to get over there. Is it this way? This looks like a way in, and it is. Ooh. Let's just pretend they're not there. We're at North of Gulch, huh? Outlaw. Hi, you're apparently the traitor. Hi. How you doing? Why is your ear glowing?
Around here, but I'm willing to make a guess.
Yeah, I'm here about your ear.
Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
No, maybe. No. What makes you think
Right.
that?
You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
Actually, it's not paying me anything. It's a favor.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off.
Not me.
Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
That is one of an, as a bit of an impasse. Why'd you betray him?
How do I know that I can trust you?
I mean, if I was Max, you wouldn't be alive right now.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions, it's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you.
You piss up a rope.
That's the whole truth.
Why you go piss up a
Harlow's
rope, kid?
just another board asset. A 2-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
I mean, are you able to back that up with any evidence?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Apparently I have something. But me, I can do it.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
What was he doing?
Board-sanctioned piracy.
Oh, good.
Harlow went after
My
the
favorite.
ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
You don't lie.
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Fair, that does sound like a hell of a deal. I guess that's it.
Take it you've made up your mind.
Alright, well, I'll need your ring then if you want to live and all that.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Alright, have fun. Alright, let's go. Go find some evidence.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
You said that already. Are they? Those two are in there still again. We already did that bit. We're not doing it again. Alright.
Welcome back, Captain.
We're doing that bit
How can I
again.
be of assistance?
You got any more dialogue? No.
I'll be here.
Okay. Good. Alright, let's go to 2 places. I can go to either place now. Oh.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Here we are. Here we are in Sicily. I was just in there. No, lied to me. Fucking lied to me. So I could teleport here and be fine, but no. Fucking.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Fuck.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
Nice one. You must have had him quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
Yeah. Man, hell of a story there that we heard the tail end of. It's gonna be so.
Stay safe out there.
Thanks, man. See, evidence is that place. We discovered a vending machine. I think I already did that one. That's still not the correct direction. Still this way. Alright, outlaws.
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these?
That guy there.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Yeah. What's going on here? Spacer's Choice stuff. I don't want to talk to you yet. Quick boy. Oh, okay. You're just gonna get stuck on a wall, huh? Stash receipts. These just actually, let's pick them up first and read them. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services, and included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and some value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Oh. Well. It's like our Clyde man's a little bit, whew. Hi. Hey, man.
What's the word?
You're the fucking, yeah. So, man had a lot to say about you.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Well, I think he had some strong words about you being the real traitor, question mark.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
I have some damning evidence to counter your not. And I got receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
So, well, you said that he was an informant, but I think we all know who the real informant is here.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
I mean, why would he, yeah. Question mark? That's a sentence, anyway.
How should I know? But what the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me.
I don't know about that one anymore.
I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Oh, I didn't. You didn't. Yeah. I didn't even say a sentence that warranted the Vsauce music yet, but thanks anyway.
Don't be dong!
All right. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a bit of a fight on our hands. Oh. Well, let's hope this was the correct option.
Oh, that's the last one.
What the fuck was that?
Nut!
Is that nut?
Nut!
Okay. Let's look at the acquisition logs. Independent
spin.
Oh, hi Vinny. Independent freighter Cat's Meow haul contraband pharmaceutical summary brought down salvage cargo ransomed crew. Independent freighter Getaway Sticks haul subversive literature. Summary brought down salvage cargo, crew joined up. Freighter Werewolf haul engine parts summary brought down salvage cargo, crew jettisoned an escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. Shall return? Okay, Tommy. Well, see you in a bit then, question mark, hopefully. Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our quote-unquote patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest wild count, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Till I get answers, stay skeptical. Sentry. Pirate code. Rule 1, Hallow's the boss. Rule 2, fuck the board. Rule 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you? You think this is a game? Maybe you like being played. You guzzled down that sense of security like it's purple berry flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again, from the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins, and her document pirate code has exceeded character limit.
Granddad!
Hi, Granddad. Why is there a map marker for Felix? We didn't log off yet. Felix wants to talk to me on the ship.
Incoming!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Now that was fun.
Oh boy. Oh, I could commit theft now. I don't care. High society. What is that? What do you have 3 effects of? I guess I can't say. You have 3 statuses. It's in here. It's a bathroom. Alright, let's commit theft of the place while we fight our way out of here. I hope this was the right choice anyway. Ooh, a lot of good shit in here. Good thing no one needs it anymore. I hope. Oh no, doggy's dead. Well, doggy per se, but I'm over encumbered. Nice. Let's see, 359. Weight of 5. Don't break down. And then pistol. And then we're still not quite there. Ugh, that thing looks terrible. And we'll figure it out. Get cartridge. There is a vending machine in here. I could sell off the junk that I have. Let's do that real quick. Anything else to add while you're here, Chance? Oh, he's not here anymore. That's why. No game activity. That's why I didn't have an overlay. Just wondering where the fucking overlay went. There we go. Anything in here? Stuff to steal. Geographic scanner. Oh, highlight range. Well, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Heads up!
Uh-oh. I didn't want to have to do this, guys. Oh wow, they hurt.
You're going down!
Fuck out of here. Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's never come back here. Did I loot you? I did. You wanna have a word with me? Not on the ship?
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end.
Me neither, man.
The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
The rat back there. I don't think. I mean, you never really know. It's like that one meme from that one movie. It's like, I forgot what it was. It's like, you ever really wonder what's going on inside someone's head? And you zoom in, it's like some weird shit.
No, I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
That's a fancy word. I didn't know you knew fancy words. I mean, he did basically betray you, more or less.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
You drunk. I mean, just give it time. That's really it.
So. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
No problem. There we go. We did it, question mark. Oh, self-governed perk. Oh, I got his emblem, even though I don't need that. Self-governed. Increases the damage dealt when fighting corporate entities. Yes, enemies. Oh, I lost the thing again. Okay. No, nobody comments this time? Oh.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection
I'm gonna
is
get banned, aren't I?
accurate assessment.
That's how you get banned on Twitch. Right, anyway. I asked Felix's question. No. Alright, let's do, oh.
On standby for command. Issuing sanitation ticket. Error. Refill printer paper.
Good job there.
Thank you. Customer, warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss.
Yeah.
Service cancellation request processing.
Okay.
Welcome back, Captain.
Anything new in Woody
How
Town?
can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Maybe if you used the special system, then luck would exist. But, luck does not exist. So it's both literal and figurative in this case. Right. Did I? Two everywhere, apparently. Alright, we gotta go to the place. Not Cascadia, that was a nightmare. guess we'll go to Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Oh, hi, Sam. Guess we can leave Felix this time. I already forgot how to pronounce his name. Is it Parvati? I think Parvati is correct, yes. I heard it literally like 10 minutes ago, or more, depending. And I don't remember how to pronounce it. Oops. Alright, here we are. There's a vending machine up here, apparently. Where the fuck is it? Alright, to the turnpike, then. Go into a terminal. I thought we were doing something, a cave system. Journal. I guess. Oh, right, no, the base entrance is at a terminal. Or we gotta unlock it, rather, with a terminal. So we gotta enter the password of their team name, basically. They stole that idea from, a series that no one's heard of. Small series by a small company. Anyway. There we are. Hey, there you are. Terminal.
Whew, here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... Wow. I'm ready. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. Terminal. Enter passcode. Exit. That's my favorite passcode. Ownership data corrupted. Storage data contact your nearest mechanical. Alright. Oh. There's not gonna be enemies here. Ooh. Everything around me is all glowy and shit. Is that a... That's a shovel. I thought that was an ore. Yeah. Some slap. 2 peas. Say opal. Feeding grounds. Ugh, you don't look too good there. Shh, be quiet. You're not looking too hot. There you go. Sort of helmet. Ooh.
Hell of a job.
Flamethrower, huh? Ooh, thing out there. Just don't disturb them. Give us some room. We'll get all the things, and we'll go just be on our way. Ooh, hunting rifle. I don't know. I think we have to kill them anyway, but let's go. Just circle the place. Was that a? That was a plasma pistol. Ooh, hi. I only got one of them. That's a start, I think. Anything over here? No. guess we have to just oh, that's the thing. Toss-ball cards in there apparently. And yet another toss-ball card. Do that. Make it happen. There we go. Oh, a jug of water. Ooh.
Well, this is the spot.
That's what the
I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end.
I mean, that kind of happened.
But I ain't. Mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
That's a fair point.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it.
Fair.
But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You built this whole thing? The whole thing, all of it. It was mostly just a door, but you built the whole thing.
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
So that's a brave kid, that's for sure.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
I'm sorry they're all gone then.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all set.
Are we gonna have a cool team name? Oh. Oh, there's a lot of things out there. It's already dead.
Bread, you say?
Oh.
You got it, Captain.
I'll take one of these. No. Okay. Ow. Ow. Still on fire. I didn't mean to hit T, but I did it anyway. Alright, well that was a hell of a fight. There it is. Man, it had a lot of crap on him. Look at that. That thing is sideways. That's a lamp. I did it.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
No problem, man.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Alright. That's probably a good idea then. Oh. I got a level up because of it too. Where to dump them at? That's a better question. Should get hack up a bit. Probably lockpick. There you go. Or no poik, huh? I don't know. Maybe that. And maybe. That one's probably really useful. Let's put that on there. Oh, we made a camp here. So this is that thing. Yep. Opal, the last name. One of the very few who deserved better. Rebecca Hodges, at the very least, you came back to us in the end. Makeshift lockbox. The small lockbox is locked, and it seems Nyoka has broken the mechanism so that can't be opened. Inside, you hear the rattling of several metal objects, slightly her team's medallions. Anders Wadsworth. Between Raptidons and women, he died doing what he loved, chasing tail. Beautiful. Jackson Hayes, as most Irigois crime, was having the gall to die before me. And Clara Hodges, to the closest thing to a sister that I've ever lost. There you go. Got anything to say?
You know, I've been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Outstanding.
Yeah. Oh, hi. We got anything to say?
This fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
That's not the topic at hand, but thanks. Oh. Where'd you get these beans at? Fuck it, woolly curds? What kind of food is that? Anyway. So we oughta... guess his item had out time. Oh, I already searched that. Anyway, well, that's that. Quest done. Done and dusky. And there's also an achievement over here, apparently, that I got. Our time. I'm guessing that was for doing the thing that I did somewhere. Yeah, broker peace between the iconoclasts and NCI. Nice. Nice. Let's see. That's Byzantium. Alright, I guess we're getting back to the main quest line for once. Yeah.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members
Again?
Ellen or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
Then Nyoka is...
You remember Kneecaps? Big square-looking bruiser, prize fighter, drinks like a fish. That's Nyoka.
You know, I think she'd like that.
You keep
What did I tell
doing
you?
stuff
Carlos
up here.
down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to trust people, you know. Even though, probably shouldn't say that, and then you'll waver your trust against me, and then
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
me. I mean, not everyone's like that. There's me, for example.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
So, I mean, that's a fair point. I can't fight that one.
See, this is what I like about you. You may not be from here, but you fit right in. You're not helping this scientist because you think that crackpot will save the colony.
I actually don't know. Are we saving the colony? I guess we are.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Oh, I didn't think that was the thing you're talking about. What do you feel?
See you, boss.
Okay, that's it. Alright. Speaking of crackpot scientists, let's go take a visit to his lab, man.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Let's bring our classic pairing with us. The Edgewater crew, if you will. Because I said so. Alright. Phineas and or Ferb. How do I get into your place again? Alright, it's this way. Status effects from the thing. Yeah. So how much of that do I have left? Meat and the other one. Meat. I don't even see meat in here. Oh, 13. I can read. And then that one, there's like, we're good. Hi, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Ah, the fancy place that I've heard a lot of things about. So, what's the deal about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Oh.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much
you could
as
explain
you possibly can. The more,
maybe.
the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
What was this about one Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth.
Oh,
Virtually
that
every
guy.
colony requires the
Yes.
presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Oh, good. Sounds very simple, but I have a feeling it's not as easy as you make it sound.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony. Steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate.
Let me put it that way.
In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Yeah. Fair. What's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
What now?
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for a Foxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Alrighty. Right. Switch screens first. Yeah, anything I should know about the person?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Yeah. More I wanted to talk about, maybe? Question mark.
What's on your mind?
I guess, do you have a moment to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
You ever take a break over there? Sounds like you're just cooped up in here forever, never even had a vacation or anything like that.
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the Aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
I didn't mean in a literal sense. You gotta do something for fun besides, well, you know that.
I enjoyed the occasional Aether wave drama in my youth. Not anymore. All board propaganda. I'd rather not be brainwashed. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
That's a fair point. How is that coming along?
Remarkably well. After all, I managed to revive you without too many adverse side effects. We're even having a real conversation. That's progress.
Yeah, that's improvement, I'd say, over currently. So.
From Byzantium, we can finally begin the process of reviving the Hope's colonists. Get me those chemicals, and I'll revive the Hope. Revive the Hope, put a stop to the board. Stop the board, save the colony from destruction. Cause and effect. Simple, really.
It's a big jump between the two.
My progress is tied to your progress. We're in this together, my friend.
It is, literally. I could peer review your research. I do know some sciences. I am a medical student after all.
I'm well aware of your scientific acumen, but you're far better suited to working in the field than I am. Leave the blackboard work to me.
Damn it.
10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process.
Yeah, here I am.
But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
Yeah, funny. Well, I guess I hope that hope for the hope is not hollow hope, because otherwise, then we'll lose all hope.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Alright, I guess we're going to the fancy city. We get to see what their version of, I don't know, what's a fancy, I guess maybe not Vegas. Maybe like LA? Actually, do they have a gambling, is there a gambling planet? I want to go to the gambling planet. Unless it is Byzantium. It's entirely possible. Maybe it's both. Who knows?
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
Yeah. So where'd that be at? Oh boy. Where's drunk? Hey, we never looked at our quarters, did we?
Got big messes, huge messes, murder, giant messes. Leave it to Sam.
Yeah, it's drunk, alright. Did we ever look in here? I don't remember. Anyway, framed photograph of Nyoka's crew. Faded photograph of Nyoka. I'm butchering the names, I know, probably. Surrounded crew. Etched in the back is, in a muddy red is the word Sharon. Unlocked the perk. Oh, the crew. Oh, I didn't even look at that. The crew. Crit hit chance when fighting creatures, huh? Encased trip blade. Strike with this and you'll feel it going up your arms and into your shoulders. Never once let me down. Ugh. Raptidon named Frieda. Scrawled the name Frieda into the otherwise pristinely preserved Raptidon head. Yeah. A bunch of alcohol in here. So Raptidon musk, potent, earthy. One whiff of this and a Raptidon will tear you through 6 inches of armor just to get to you. Oh. Yep, that's drunk, alright. What's this? An enemy poster. This is my dartboard. Vulnerable spots are extra points. Probably that. Can't even talk to you. Hi, Sam.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
Nice. Okay, you have fun in here. I don't remember if you had a quest yet or not. Oh, that's different, I think. OSI banner. What is a symbol of the flag detonates the order of scientific inquiry. God, yeah. What about in here? I don't think anything's different in here, is it? Maybe that. Oh, the Harlow's emblem, a keepsake of simpler times. Let's see. I could just look through here and see which one unlocked the perk. I think we read all these before. It's different. You're different. Oh yeah, the incense vessel. Oh boy. Madness in a box, courtesy of the hermit. Okay. Pocket watch. All things exist for a reason. All things have a purpose to serve. Yeah, there it is. Reading a book of something. Yeah, I think I read that already. Not in here. I already was in here. Oh wait, no. I already read all that probably. What's going on here? What's different in here? Wait, you're not done with your quest line yet. I don't think you got one yet, did you? It's distressed, yeah. You're just staring at a screen, aren't you? And then, yeah. I think that was... Actually, this might be different. Most Earth-like planet ever discovered, yeah? I wouldn't be so sure about that one. Yeah. Alright, let's go... Alright, let's go to... the place. A bunch of log. There we go. Quest. The faction quest. Yeah, that's for the what are they called? Sublight people. That's yeah.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yeah. Got a problem with that?
Welcome back, Captain.
Got a problem with that,
How
huh?
can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Yeah. That's the Terra 2. This contact is on... Yeah, it's on Terra 2. Hope is doing much better than Edgewater is, that's for sure.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Alright, let's go.
Can we talk?
Oh, hi.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Oh boy, what are you gonna do?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Oh, I didn't think you'd be one to do that.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late.
Oh.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
A bit, yeah. I guess you want to catch up with them, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
But... Wait, why?
Because it would be fun.
Alright, there's something. Okay, what's actually going on?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones.
Ah.
But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Thanks, man.
I only wish I could pull it off as well.
It's better not get into some weird shit, will it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Does a cleaning bot count? Because I got one of those. Oh, okay, I guess.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Okay. What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
This is like a fucking... We're in high schoolers, like, introducing ourselves to the parents of someone we're in cahoots with. But we gotta look like the bad boy. Kind of thing. That was terrible. I will never repeat that sentence ever again, me. Thanks, me. Yeah.
That's the idea. Anything else?
So, so you're going to tell me about the place then?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for.
That's a,
Even the bribes are overpriced.
Yeah, that sounds very accurate, actually. So why'd you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
I believe that's what society is, and yes, it is very much, not fun.
Call it what you want, it sucks. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you don't really like the whole red tape thing, huh? Oh, God. Oh. I don't see why you don't really like this whole corporate thing, huh?
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Ah, so like a shiny turd kind of situation, huh? I think you know about this.
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
And why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Oh. That's an interesting place you got there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Guessing there's some sort of catch here, eh?
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
So it is LA. I knew it. Anyway.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah. Got any opinion on this whole chemical thing? Doctor to doctor, is this gonna really cryogenically unfreeze people?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
This ain't about money, man.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I'm not even getting
Everybody's
paid.
got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Really, I'm not too sure at this point. I'm just going along for now.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it.
I don't know if that. I'm
I've
not hurting
got
in
no
the.
love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah, we've seen that firsthand many a time. I'm not gonna be. I don't want to be part of that whole corporate scheme. I'm not participating in your pyramid scheme, board people.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Fair. Didn't know you cared that much.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
I'm sensing a tad tsundere in here. I guess we're taking Ellie along. Alright, sorry Max, you're gonna have to be abandoned again. Why, Jos review. Guessing that's probably French or some other language. that's similar to French. Oh. Yeah, have a frame drop. Hell of a city we have here. Yeah, same terminal shenanigans. Yeah, here we are. Byzantium. Whatever. Hi, you're that lady.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, I'm that someone.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Phoenix?
Yeah. That's my code name for... you know, our mutual friend.
Ah, that one. Yes. Well, it's yours then.
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Eagle? Do I get a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Really?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
Fair point. Anyway, information.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
That's a very long one.
Get it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Yeah. Is there a way to, I don't know, lure him out or something?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
Good number of times, that's for sure.
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Thanks, man. Is there a way for you to get me in there?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
B&E. Yeah. Oh, break and enter, actually. Yeah, fair point. What can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's house of inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip, man.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Of course. How'd you get involved in this in the first place?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them. So colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Ah, so they're dead. Dead bad. That's the problem.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
What would that be?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Well, in the sense of real life, not really. In the sense of space game thing, probably.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Yeah, that one sounds right, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it.
Good.
And since it wasn't working,
Ironic.
we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And I bet Sandra would have a field day in this place. It's a hell of a tragedy right there.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it.
That's one way to fix
the
problem.
But they never fixed it. Never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
I mean, to be fair, that suggestion box is probably ignored in any sense, really.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Alright, guess I'll go do that thing that I'm supposed to do then.
Good luck, Cuckoo.
Thanks, man. Well. Here it is, apparently. Question mark. Is this door open? No, is this looting? That's...
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone.
How ironic. Again. Well, okay, that's stealing. Okay, they don't like us stealing spare parts off of dead drones, apparently. Oh, but that's perfectly legal. They don't need that. Alright. Fancy gun.
Move along.
Okay, that's your ammo. Oh, it's a workbench. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice place you got here. Retirees? Retirees. No, I can't go in there.
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
Oh.
It feels like I've been waiting in line forever.
The law's really looking out for me.
Is it now?
Can you believe I'm retiring? Lucky.
What's going on over here?
Can you believe I'm retiring?
Yeah, okay.
Lucky me.
A lot of people retiring over here. Is this willing retirement, though? Where does this go? That goes to the place we need to go. What's over here, then? Alright.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Fires, docking bay, terminal codes.
So what if those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Can you now? Uh-huh.
Nothing exciting ever happens.
Okay. That's still theft. Alright, let's go up the elevator then. Unless this is a door. No, it's not a real door. Many people retiring though. That's fun. Alright. Into the city
Miss
of...
Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Alright. Casually repairing arms.
Why can't something exciting happen around here?
Wealthy citizen and wealthy citizen.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clock.
Oh, that thing looks
Don't
familiar.
you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
That would be fun.
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Yeah. There we are. LA and or New York and or other.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. The million-bit smile? How'd you like to make it worth 10 million?
I'm good. Are you talking to the mechanic or are you talking to me? What does that say? Property Plaza, hi.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Are they now? What's this? Gig. Secure mailbox system, trademark. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcon Insurance Group satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch. I don't know if they're getting that anytime soon. Camera mechanical high.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I don't want it. Whatever it is.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby.
I don't want a sponsorship.
Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I'm good, man. I'm a freelancer myself.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
I guess tell me what you're offering and I'll probably ignore it.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures.
Yeah.
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess. But I don't know.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
I don't know about that one. Alright, camera mechanic. Oh, and it says. Right. Actually, let's switch the quest. Not that one. That's far away. Your parents are also far away. And fancy clothes are closer. But they're still far away.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? It's not super accurate.
Yeah.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Maybe it was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Oops. There we go. Prosperity Plaza, huh?
CNP Force Pockets. Can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Force Pockets.
Oh, fuck. Man, if I had Hot Pockets, I could fix
The
and...
dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it.
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with the Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation? Don't spoil it. I'm behind.
You need to watch more of it. You never know what's going on.
Fucking...
That episode from a few weeks
Okay.
ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You mean the one where the dissidents blew up an orphanage?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
awful.
Alright.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Yeah, I'm sure there he is. The system. Maybe. Yeah.
Move along.
Okay. If you know, for being a supposedly very wealthy city, a lot of the places seem to be closed down.
Spacer's Choice 2-hour energy group. Watch out for
Move along.
Okay. That's that way. How do I get over there? Oh, the stairwell that I didn't look at. Okay. I've heard the Spacer's Choice jingle already. Ooh. Gardener. Other vending machine.
Now that he's posted at the HHC, he's too good for the rest of us grunts.
Maybe we lose some of his gear in the sewers. I don't think he does.
Alright. I thought that'd piss him off. It didn't. Oh, wealthy citizen.
You have a rather exotic presence. A new Auntie Cleo's facial mask, perhaps? Or experimental pheromone?
I think it's close to the second one. Whether intentional or not is still up to debate. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Look at this place. That's stuffed.
The Emerald Vale plant is back to full production. There's something to be thankful
You know,
for.
people, you know, for being wealthy and, you know, sophisticated, I don't think you'd care about a canned tuna.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice.
Yeah.
We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Oh. Guess I have questions.
Oh, please, ask away.
Why is everyone so alike here, huh?
I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes.
But so how's stuff get done then?
By automechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about.
Uh-huh.
We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur.
An
This drinking establishment
entrepreneur.
is my investment.
An entrepreneur? Oh, I think that other achievement was for getting to here. Interesting rumors.
Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet.
Oh.
Completely invisible to the naked eye.
Anyway. Okay, bye. That's also theft. Oh, also I didn't see what you had for sale.
What can I do for you?
What's your drinks?
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
But aren't you the bartender?
Quite so. But I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Fair. I do own a nightclub back on Earth, and I don't staff that shit most of the time. You'd be lucky if that place even has promotions ran. Hi.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Pre-approved banter, huh?
Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Studies have shown that drinking in the vicinity of extremely valuable objects, such as this automechanical bartender, can enhance the quality of your intoxication.
Aha. So I'll have a drink then. But I won't because I baited. Anyway. It's this way. It's a room of nothing. What's this way? This is over here.
I've always loved that sculpture.
That thing?
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
It's strange, though. I thought Byzantium was the center of Halcyon.
Fucking, yeah.
That's a figure of speech.
I know that.
Yeah. Guess they don't have any flat earthers here. I guess a fancy outfit over here.
Look at all the pretty dude with the hips. Over here.
Me?
Let me take a closer look at you.
I don't know how to take that statement, but that would be a lot of theft. Oh, look at that hat. Oh, that fedora. Wait, why does that fedora have an accent on it? Was that a comma? That's a comma, never mind. I thought it was an accent because it's really close. I already have a top hat. The Dutches. Why are there drugs in here? But okay. Hi.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
Is that
the
a coffee?
Way you rest your weight
Sounds
against
like a
your
coffee.
hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer.
I do have some charisma on me.
I love it.
You could tell that by how I'm standing. Did you look at my stats while I wasn't looking?
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre.
Ooh.
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
You know, you'd think, well, I guess they'd probably be used to it, but, like, everyone out up here is, like, all fancy and, you know, they're all fancy with their fancy shit. And then you got fucking 3 people in, like, rugged, disgusting, probably bloodstained armor walking around, but they probably get that a lot, given that it's probably a lot of people traveling here. I'm guessing you're trying to sell me something, huh?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I
pollinate the world with art.
I think that's close
I'm
to
working on a new
polluting,
line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
I don't. I mean, you just met me, man. Are you sure it's a gamble you should be taking?
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression.
I do say first impressions do matter.
You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
What did you kind of do?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out.
I take that as a compliment.
Making an
in this
outfit
case.
worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Materials? I guess I'll take. I guess that's. Are you offering to sell me something that I need to get the stuff for, or is this a gift? Because there's a big difference between the two, I guess.
You and I are going to wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
I could just do that.
What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear?
Armor.
How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require
Just want armor then? Just clothes?
Also, I expect you to model for me.
Come again. Is there a benefit? Are you flirting with me? I'm getting mixed signals here, lady.
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that
real
garbage
spacer.
spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
In which sense? I gathered the iconoclasts one. I didn't even know about those people. I forgot what the second one was. What do you mean by spacer gear then?
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
Marauder armor. Spacer gear.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe,
Groundbreaker.
I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker, got it. What about Marauder armor?
I don't know. I've never seen a Marauder. Not in person, anyway. They're
They
always
look like me,
aether
except they
wave
have a helmet on
programs,
usually.
But I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
I don't know if forgetting that elegant part. An iconoclast, huh?
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch.
That's so much rampaging.
You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
I've been to Monarch many a time, so I think I got that one covered. But I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Oh, all right. Parvati needs a thing for a date.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
How could licensing exist? There. $6,000. Oh. I mean, she's just an engineer. I don't even have a job, and I don't know if I even pay her to be real here. So, I'm gonna cut the price there a bit.
Love. That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so precious.
All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
Oh, 3,000. That's still a hefty price, but hey, I didn't see anything happen. How did you even whip up an outfit by just standing there?
Darling, do I look like an amateur?
You look like something, that's for sure.
I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
Why is I just noticed your ears glowing too. Holy shit. Alright, I guess it's $3,000 down the drain.
There are some things I simply cannot skip on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back. I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour.
Broke to bespoke. Uh-oh.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Let's hope so. We sunk $3,000 in here. Okay, I guess we don't get to trade.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
Calm down.
What can I do for you, darling?
Trade this time. Yeah, look at all that. I already have a fancy hat. That's a different fancy hat, apparently. Ooh, can't get those. Whatever those are. Yeah. She's complaining about Spacer's Choice stuff, but she has some Spacer Choice stuff in stock. Interestingly. Glasses. Intimidate goes up when you're wearing glasses. Ah, of course.
I can't wait.
Yeah, you said that part.
What? For you? Anything.
You've never been outside the place.
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
Okay. But I mean, but yeah, you're sending me all over the place. All outside Byzantium.
Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me. I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors.
I've blown that out of proportion. But what did you mean I was what Byzantium needed in the first place?
Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale.
I don't think that's a fixable
I want
problem.
to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking social anxiety in a nutshell right there. But I don't know if that's what tailors are supposed to do. In fact, that's probably the opposite of what they're supposed to do.
I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, your face paint has already done that.
You're very welcome.
Alright, what's the next part of this then? Oh, speak to you, hi.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
I mean, listen, alright. I don't think you need to get everything. That's a bit much. Even for me, I don't think we're getting to the Hope anytime soon. Even this place was a bit of a stretch.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet.
You're just stalling for time, aren't you?
Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Man, if I did the stream yesterday, it would have been a perfect thing for Valentine's Day, but I didn't, so fuck me. Alright, well, when we go over to the Groundbreaker, then we'll do that. Parents, right. Parents. Very far away. Side quest. All around the same distance. Alright, that one.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, working toilets?
That last one's a fair point.
I'm sure other colonies have cities like this.
Yeah.
But those are so far away. I'm talking about Halcyon.
In that case, thank the law we've got the chairman and the minister to keep the rabble at bay.
I don't know how Earth is doing in this universe. It's not doing well. IRL.
Best find this week. Go. Parrot someone up for slandering trademark product. Pretty good. I caught someone loitering outside corporate office.
Woo.
In substandard apparel.
Whoa.
Oh yeah? Well, I wrote 2 fines for littering off-brand packaging.
Laws, I love this job.
Fucking hell of a job you two have there. That is theft, even though it looks like not a single okay, but not that.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore? As you were.
Looks like it's worked fine for me. Armor that's slightly worse than our. Oh, that one was much better. Oh well. I'll figure that off stream.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
That thing.
After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring. Promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
Good message from that guy. Also good pie. Oh, this is this place. Now I'll come back to that place later. Uncle John. Can't talk to him. It's not person. Hi.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Yeah, Estates District. Another gardener. Oh, medical John.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of a... Actually, I would say it's more of an apartment,
There's
but it's
my
not.
parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, here we are. To the Fenhel estate. Here we go. Oh boy, this place looks fancy. Has marble, you know it's fancy. I think. Ooh. High society cigarettes. Okay, they don't care if I steal their cigarettes, apparently. Hi, your daughter's home.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Hi, that's me, I think. Hi.
Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
That's gonna be hard.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Let's see. I mean, we've saved some towns and restored property. That's something, right?
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
And she came a long way to see you two. Maybe she, I don't know, appreciative?
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way.
Yeah, a little bit.
But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Oh boy. There's top quality marble. Oh no! So, what's the problem here, folks?
It's the floors. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. I'll just be here.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
I feel like there's some. I feel like there's something going on here. There's something apparently.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do.
Uh-oh. Sold something off.
We collected on your life insurance policy.
That too.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
Supposed to be here.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities.
I don't know if those are necessities. I mean, just tell them that you revived a dead person. That's something big, maybe.
That's the other problem.
Uh-oh.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
Uh-oh, what did you
We
tell?
couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Hey, she's a professional miscreant. Thank you very much.
Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
That's a funny story, to be fair. It's hilarious. Not true, but hilarious.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side.
Listen.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yeah, that.
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
If we leave loudly. I mean, if you really knew her, I don't think that quiet part is gonna happen, especially with me here and like a whole crew in a whole ship. It's not, nothing's really quiet about that.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
What if I want to cause a scene? I want to cause a scene real bad.
Let's just get out of here, Captain.
Oh.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
I wanted to cause a scene. Cause a scene by stealing your wine. Got a piano. I'll take your cigarettes because you don't care about that, apparently. Fine then, I guess we'll leave. Forever. Fuck you. Fucking assholes. Fucking asshole. Yeah?
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
How did you think that would have gone then?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses.
This whole scene sound like
open
something
mouth.
on Aetherwave. But then I want to hear the rest of this.
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
They kind of fall flat. How about we steal one of your lines and say it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Sound really hurt from this. Like,
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged.
yeah,
Affronted
mix of both,
even.
maybe.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
I don't know. I don't know about that reputation part. I mean, it's a pretty rough situation, though.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
I think there's some sort of lesson that we've learned here, huh?
Uh-oh, it looks like we're in for a big talk.
I mean, you can learn a lot of things from this. But you gotta find people who really look out for you, not just fucking assholes. Even though your parents, but that's besides the point.
Unless you mean the kind who look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Yeah, money?
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
I believe that's theft. But, that's a hell of a fucking table turn right there.
As long as I don't develop a taste for wool gonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium.
And we are here.
Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy
I
beneficiary
do got a lot
account.
of people skills on me.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
I also do have a lot of computer skills. They're back in Fallbrook now.
What a relief. The less time we have to spend in Byzantium, the better.
We'll have a little more filler, huh?
Something on your mind?
I guess not. Alright. Let's see. What else is here? A lot of things are here. Alright, I gotta go find that. Where's that at? Oh, it's nearby. Perfect. Hey, you wouldn't... Oh, you do care, damn it. Model spaceship. Okay. Oh, restricted access.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Oh man, I need to take a break because I have money, I think?
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
That's a lot of bits. Oh no, I got $2,000 I don't want anymore. You can have them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands.
Oh yeah.
Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Thanks, man. Okay. How poor are we? Okay. Never mind. I didn't know I had that much money. Okay, we're filthy rich now. Oh, that wasn't even here. What the hell are we doing over here then?
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch as well?
Oh. I found this place and I leveled up because of it. Oh sure. So, how about engineering? Let's pump up engineering a bit. There we go, nice 50. I don't really use either of those. Let's not persuade a bit. I don't know what this place is. Whatever it was, it's apparently off limits. Oh, that was the gardener making strange noises. There's nothing in there. Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Alright. So, let's see what's over here. Alright, let's go to here and, this was Sublight's thing, I think, right? If I remember correctly. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, the whole alien thing. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh, hi. That's theft.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
Right, yeah. Maybe this does look vaguely, strangely familiar. Anyone home? Hello? Anyone home? You're down there. How do I get down there? Sealed. There's it's theft. A terminal. Say logs. Cascadia compromised? Received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. Oh, whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. If they're talking about me, then I remember that. Oh, maybe we should have gone the other way. Start at the bottom again. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time. Sounds familiar. But our oldest trick didn't work in how I could speak, I assure you. And Halcyon did it. Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update, wine made me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Good. Let's see, yet another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserved the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspicious suspension tanks? My team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results that they can replicate, package, and disperse into the general population, they desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Yeah. Laboratory access. Status sealed. Unseal. Thank man. Which door opened? Is it you? Is it you? It is you. Let's see what's in here.
That's top of the line equipment. Better than most hospitals, even.
Yeah. The only thing that gets better than hospitals is laboratories. Oh.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Elevator. Alien mind tricks. With Lilia sent me to assassinate you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board?
She's not from the board, actually.
Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead, though?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
Nope.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
She runs Sublight Savage. You know, bit of a crazy one. Just a little bit, though, I think.
That's a gentlemanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens. This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
But you have been to Cascadia in 1084. You know all about that mess.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
I didn't touch any of that. But they took over the lab, so I think they're just sitting there doing nothing, really.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
Or they trying to, do over there.
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
Is it a crisis?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Oh. But that still doesn't explain all the crap on there. That didn't look like crops. They look more like people. I don't think there were crops on there.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
I have a feeling that that's not how humans work. What about the aliens? Well, all you have to show for it now is just a bunch of people in tanks now.
I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
So far it hasn't gotten you anywhere. So it's one of those sunk cost fallacy kind of situations, I believe.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks.
Convicts may be unemployed,
I'm
though.
Desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Well, Alright. I think that's a assault cruiser, apparently.
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
It's a fair
The
question.
board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Oh. So this is not a conspiracy, it's a cover-up. Still no aliens, though.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Yeah. So what's this about adapting the population of that?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but...
I don't know how to think about that one.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
There, maybe a bit of a... Well, now what?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't.
Okay, well...
If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Again, sunk cost fallacy. Well, let's ask the crew. What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Alright, so you side on...
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Pavati probably already
Seems
know.
like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that.
We should let her try. I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
Well, given that it's a mostly unanimous vote, I mean, you think if you can help with that, help that man.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Oh.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
Oh, board doesn't like me. Huh. That didn't take much convincing, really.
If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
I got a team of 3 people. Oh, I don't have enough persuade for that. About another hole in my wallet.
That'll do, sucker.
I mean, you could be dead.
Now move along.
But...
The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Alright. Wow. That's all theft. Fine. Should be dead by now. Guessing that was a different person. Damn, oh, I thought that person's voice just changed. It's like, wait a minute. You gotta be dead right now, you know? Huh?
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Well, he has me, so... how are you doing money-wise? That didn't actually hit too much. Alright, well, there you go. We, dealt with the quote-unquote aliens. Alright, I think. Is that it? Oh, that's the ship. No. Oh boy. Well, I guess we're doing that. Let's go,
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill. I oughta. It's kept me alive this long. I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I really seem obsessed with Ellie's pistol there. And no, that's not a euphemism for once. Let's see. I was checking to see if there was any upgraded or better damaging things. Alright, let's go perform for an ad or something. Hi.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
No, there's no right, so I guess we'll have to go left. So I'm left $8 on the ground. Alright, let's go be famous. Even though we're already, well, not famous, we're already in the pictures, as they say.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Okay. So you were very excited about it before, now you're having second doubts. Ruth, Bellamy, blank. And don't disturb when lights are on. Hi.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Ah, good improv. I'm a master at improv.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Don't think, kid. Just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Hi. Ooh. Note from Maverick. You call these crates, we need at least twice as many and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure, and real space adventures have crates. The next time I see a set, there had better be loads and loads of fucking crates, or you are fucking fired. Maverick Johnston. Well, I own a spaceship and can confirm there are a lot of crates in it. Just, do that real quick. Alright, stay on the mark. Hi.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, they're all fucking... There's nothing in them. You got placeboed. Ha!
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down.
Good old
across the void of
Axejax.
space, while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Good old Axejax. Well, I hate to break it to you, man, but there's no gravity in space, so stuff can't fall, per se.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
I don't know. Ooh. Wordless fury. That's what you think.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Heh. See nothing but make your eye twitch a little. That's not how it works. And we have 2 engineers to confirm that one.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
No.
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra.
She's a supporting
I hope
lead
you
now.
paid your
Fuck
burial
you.
fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
Oh, it's the end for you. Finally. Finally.
You're not even taking this seriously.
Finally, it's here.
I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone. I need my Mo-App fizzy tea.
Oh.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take.
Thanks, man.
Let's take 5.
Break a leg. That's what space looks like.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
Let me loot and then we'll talk. Let me get my pay first. Well, I charge by the minute, you know. Time is money, and I might have a lot of that, but I need more of it. I burned like a couple thousand here.
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
Doesn't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
I've heard that line many times. He's never gonna call us back. There's an elevator. There's fucking $600. That's terrible pay. Now, the board likes me more, even though I've planned to overthrow them with the help of crazy scientist man and a lady with a cover-up. Oh. There's a bar here. Ooh. What change? Guessing that was the thing for this.
Hey, we're on break.
Oh.
Quit playing with the intercom. I don't have to take this. I'm a junior associate director's assistant. I don't have to take this.
Okay.
I'm a junior associate director's assistant.
Alright, well there we go. We did it. We're famous now, question mark. Alright. Let's see here. No. No. And then that's the main quest. Alright. We're moving for 3.5 hours. That's probably a good wrapping up point. Yeah. So, let's save here for now. Yeah, overwrite that one. And, let's see. Oh, wow, I didn't know it's that late in the night, huh? I guess I did start kind of late, so makes sense. Anyway, for this time, hopefully there's more in the future. Also, this is the 100th episode, so yay! Very uneventful, I know. But anyway, YouTube thank. So it's no viewers anymore, so I guess bye.